Hello everyone, this is Gillz and I'm here to help you with the Tell Me questions today. So the examiner on your test day will ask you one Tell Me questions. There's 14 Tell Me questions all together. 11 needs to be answered when sitting in the car inside, and then 3 are still Tell Me questions where you need to open the bonnet to show where is what, but you don't need to physically do anything else. You just need to point the answers.
Tell me how you make sure your head restraint is correctly adjusted so it provides the best protection in the event of a crash.
The rigid part of the head restraint should be adjusted at the level of the eyes or top of the ears.
Tell me how you check the power assisted steering is working before starting a journey.
As you set off the journey, you should be checking your power steering. If the power steering is light, that means it's correctly working. So if it feels heavy, that means it's not working properly.
Tell me how you check that the brakes are working before starting a journey.
Press the brake pedal. If it feels slack or spongy, that means it's not working properly. Or if the vehicle pulls to one side, there might be some fault with it.
Tell me how you check the brake lights are working on this car.
You need to turn on the engine and press the brake pedal. Check some reflections in door or windows, or if you've got a wall, you need to ask for help.
Tell me where you find information for the recommended tire pressures for this car and how tire pressure should be checked.
Check in the manufacturer's book and with a reliable pressure gauge when tires are cold. And if you full pressure, make sure you refit the valve.
Tell me how you check the tires to ensure that they have sufficient tread depth and that general condition is safe to use on the road.
There should be no cuts or bulges, and the minimum tread depth is 1.6 millimeter.
Tell me how you know if there was a problem with your anti-lock braking system.
If the anti-lock braking system or ABS is faulty, you will see a light displayed on the dashboard. That means it's not working. You should take to the garage to get it checked.
Tell me how you switch your headlight from dip to main beam and explain how you know the main beam is on.
Operate the main beam with the switch, and then a blue light will show up on the dashboard.
Tell me how you switch on the rear fog lights and explain when you use them.
Turn on the fog lights from the switch and warning light will display on the dashboard. We use fog lights when visibility is less than 100 meters.
Tell me how you check the direction indicators are working.
To check the indicator, we should turn on the hazard lights and go around the vehicle. Do not need to physically go outside as it's a tell me question.
Tell me how you check the headlights and the tail lights are working.
Dipped headlights are turned from this side and a warning light will display on the dashboard. Now we will answer the 3 under the bonnet questions. I will exit the vehicle, open the bonnet and see you outside.
Open the bonnet and tell me how you check that the engine has sufficient oil.
This is the engine oil, this is the dipstick. We need to take the dipstick out and clean it, then put it in, then take it out, and the level should be between high and low.
Open the bonnet and tell me how you check that the engine has sufficient engine coolant.
This is the engine coolant. Level should be between minimum and maximum.
Open the bonnet and tell me how you check that you have a safe level of hydraulic brake fluid.
This is brake oil. Level should be between minimum and maximum.